Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today's video is about the pomegranates plants that I brought back from Bangladesh, 4 of them, and well, there's now 3. So this was filmed on around the 28th of May, and a flower bud had appeared, not fully open, on my Kandahar variety. So I think that's Afghan, Pakistan border area. And this is a sort of a dark skinned pomegranate, and it's also got a couple of flower buds at the top, so these haven't fully opened yet. The one at the bottom I think is a male flower. There aren't any other flowers on it, just that one. I mean flowers that are actually about to open. So I don't think much will happen with that, but good to see it flowered. But the weather has changed now and it's got a lot cooler. This is a flower bud on my Deshi variety. So Deshi means local to Bangladesh, and I had 2 of these. One had a fruit on it, and that plant's unfortunately died. It's not come back. Didn't put out any new leaves. So that Deshi variety. This is the Super Bagua Indian variety. It's got a different growth habit, so more spreading, and no flower buds on that. And you can see the flower buds a little bit better now on the Kandahar variety. Can focus a little bit better. Spider web helping to trap so many aphids though on all of the plants, especially the flowering, fruiting ones, both indoors and out. So yeah, that's what they look like on around the 28th of May. And today it's the 9th of June. And we've had lots of rain. Temperatures dropped here in Manchester. I don't know what it's like for the rest of the country, but very wet, windy and cooler temperatures. And pomegranates need lots of sun and they need warmth in order to produce fruit. And here we see the little flower that was on before has fallen off. Looks like a male flower. No signs of any more buds opening yet. It's managed to retain those 2, but there's no guarantee. The weather continues the way it is. You know, these are outdoors, they're not in a greenhouse. They may not stay on. Even if I took them indoors, there's no guarantee they won't drop off. There's also lots of aphids on all of my tropical plants, and the aphids are sapping the energy from these plants. Super Bagua, no change. Put out new leaf growth, but no sign of any flower buds on this one. It did have a very tiny flower bud when I had it indoors, so it is capable of flowering. It probably just doesn't have the right conditions for it. You know, if the hot weather had continued, maybe, but I think we're in for a bit of a cool spell. Anyway, here in Manchester, you know, as I say, I don't know what the rest of the country's weather is like at the moment. Viewers might be able to tell me. This is my Jurassic plants. This is not from Bangladesh. It's Jurassic plants pomegranate, a young bushy plant. I don't think it's ready to flower or fruit. Very small. And this is my unnamed variety pomegranate that I got from a local nursery here. This is not from Bangladesh. Did have flowers on it when I first bought it a few years ago. It's never flowered since, sadly. I don't know why, but I was hoping this year with that hot spell that we had, that would have triggered it into flowering, but nothing on it so far. So yeah, not happy with the state of things regarding my pomegranates, especially one as big as this. It's quite a big, well, I think out of all my plants, this is the biggest of the pomegranates collection. So yeah, not promising at all. And if the weather continues like this, I think we're just going to get lots of leaf growth. Now this one had a singular leaf bud on it when I filmed on the 28th of May. And I'll just see if I can zoom in and show you what's happened to that flower bud. Don't know if you can see there. See if I can zoom in. It's actually hanging off by a, well, it's almost ready to fall off. I'll see if I can hold it there. It's hanging off. See if I just come around this side. Yeah, it actually just came off in my hand, so pause the camera. I'll just show you there. It's come off in my hand. Sad really, you know, because this is the Deshi variety. This is the Bangladeshi native plant, and I don't see any other buds on it. I think these really do need a lot more hot weather to get them, you know, into flowering and fruiting mode. So yeah, disappointing to see that happen. Suffered a lot of leaf scorch initially when the weather was very bright and sunny. Ideal, but you know, the leaves were very new and they suffered scorch. But I think it's the cold weather. Temperature's not warm enough to keep these going. So yeah, that's disappointing that that flower bud fell off, and I don't know what kind of weather we're going to have in June or July, unless it's very hot and sunny. I doubt if these will put out any more flower buds if the weather continues like it does. We usually have typically cool, wet summers and not ideal for pomegranates. I hope that these two buds stay on and open and flower. And yeah, it's not great news for the pomegranates. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.